Good morning, everyone. My name is Susan with the Delighted Pumpkin. If you're watching this part of the video, then you're probably watching the replay, so just hashtag replay. If you see the red live square up in the corner, then that means I'm live. So as you come in, just say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me fix this camera. Make sure, yeah, you can see my table pretty good. Let me turn this down. I remembered to turn, no, I didn't. It's still down. I thought I remembered to turn it back up yesterday. Okay. So we're going to work on a gingy boot today. This is the one we did yesterday. I did not put my stuff in there, so we can put that in there today. But what I was thinking was, I was going to do a boot in like a turquoise color, but I think I'm going to do a traditional boot. So I think I'm going to do the boot in green, and I'm going to do this around here probably in like a red and a green rope. And then we'll do some embellishments up here. Good morning, Katie. How are you? Good morning, Norma. How are you all doing today? Hello, Alyssa. Good morning. And also, one reason why I decided to go with the traditional colors is because we had already made a bunch of pops together. So we have all these pops that are already dry and can already go in our gingy boot. And then I already had some gingerbread men made. So I don't even know that I'm going to put the big gingerbread up front, and we may just do the greenery and just do a bunch of little gingerbread cookies all the way around. We might make one or two more maybe. We'll see. But these are already dried and ready to go, and I already had like a little hot cocoa cup. I don't know if that would look good in there or not. I just brought it out. I had the start of a cupcake made. So this stuff has just been sitting in here drying for like a month or so. It's been in there for a long time, except for the lollipops. I think we did those pretty recent. Okay, so thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so I do not have a small Pringles can like I did with this one. I have a bigger one, so we're going to cut it down. And this is already washed and cleaned out. My daughter loves Pringles, and so there's a ton of Pringles cans around here that I wash and put away just for purposes like this. I'm trying to figure out how big those cans were. I think they're only like 5 inches or so. So we're going to go up about 5 inches on this can. It might even be smaller than that. But it's fine. We can do a bigger gingy boot. That's fine. We'll just go with it. Good morning, Jenna. How are you feeling, Jenna? Let's see if this is going to be too big. Seems like it's going to be too big. Maybe we'll go with like... Let's go with like 4.5. Let's do 4.5. We'll see after that. So I'm just gonna. I hadn't prepped anything yet. So after I took the kids to school, I was gonna go ahead and get this cut before I came on live. But after I took the kids to school, I was getting out of the car, and I smacked my coffee against the steering wheel as I was getting out. So it kind of went over top of me, and it went down my shirt and onto my lap and into the car. And it just made this huge, huge mess. And I was like, so I had to run in here real quick and like put some Shout on my shirt and try to get it cleaned up as best as I could. Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? We're making a little gingy boot, Jocelyn. We are making a gingy boot. I know that today is Friday's Fabulous Fakers, so I was trying to like get in here before everyone got started with that. I know Shelby was on this morning. I didn't get to catch her. I never get to catch Shelby because, you know, I get up super early to get the kids off to school, and, you know, I like to have my coffee in the quiet of the morning before I get them up. So I'm usually going through emails, and I was talking to my husband this morning on chat, and so I didn't get to watch Shelby, but I did see her on this morning. And usually Andrea, the crafty mama bear, is on, shortly after that. That's probably about the right size. Okay. But it's ideal to, and then you can use this for another one. But the little short Pringles cans work perfect. Good morning, Wendy. How are you? Are you working today? You're a little bit better, not 100% off. I hope so too, Jenna. I really do. I hope so too. Okay, so with the Gingy boot, you're also going to need a foam ball. And you're just going to need one of the 3-inch balls, and you're going to cut it in, not in half. I said in half yesterday, and I misspoke when I said that. You're not going to cut it in half. You're going to cut like just a little bit off of the end here. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. Oh, the Pringles cans? Yeah. That's what I used last year for no, it was the year before. I think it was like 2 years ago. Maria's Fake Bakes on YouTube. I don't think it's called Maria's Fake Bakes on YouTube. I know that's what her Facebook name is. I can't remember what her YouTube name is. But it should be linked to her page. But she does one with foam sheets. And I think I like the foam sheet one better than I like the foam clay. But that's how I learned to do them, was Maria. So I'm going to cut, I guess, about 1/4 of this ball off. You can do it however you want. It's however big you make it is how the toe of your boot is going to be. Lots of errands and chores today. Well, that doesn't sound fun either, Wendy. Chores always take up so much time of your day when you could be at Hobby Lobby, buying stuff. I thought about going to Hobby Lobby today, I really did, but ours is like an hour away, so there's that. So that's what you're going to do, and then you're going to cut off the part that goes against the can. You're just going to cut just a little sliver off this ball so that it lays a little bit flatter. You can roll it on your table a little bit if you want. So then it's going to sit like that. That's going to be your boot, okay? And the reason I have this foam sheet here, not only to protect my table, but because we're going to put this on here and we're going to trace around it, and this is going to be the sole of our boot. So you just need a little scrap piece of foam sheet. Not foam sheet. Foam board. I get mine from Dollar Tree. Save these little pieces. These little pieces are perfect for the tops of mugs or all kinds of things. Don't throw those away. Sorry. Yes. Jocelyn, yes. There's very few things we throw away in this house. And my husband gets so mad because he's like, are we not allowed to throw anything away? No. No, sir, you're not. Not pickle jars, not cans, not Pringles cans, nothing. The spice containers are perfect for sprinkles. Don't throw those away. So he gets so mad at me, and he's like, we're just hoarding trash. No, we're not. This is not trash. This turns into this. It is not trash. So no, sir. Step away from the trash can. Your Hobby Lobby is also an hour away, but on the other side of the border. Oh, wow. Yours is about 10 minutes away across the border. Oh, man, if mine was 10 minutes away, I would be in such trouble. I mean, I would be in such trouble. Yeah, keep it all, Jocelyn. Do you know how many spice containers I have that have sprinkles in them? Well, this wasn't a spice container, but it was a glitter container. Keep those too. Don't throw those away. Leave the glitter in it and put your sprinkles in it, and then you have glitter in your sprinkles. We don't throw anything away around here. Okay. So now I'm just going to trace around my boot. This doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to put our trim around it. Put my ball back over here. I'm just doing a rough little drawing here. And I would cut this out with my X-Acto knife and try to make it nice and neat, but we're just going to cut it with some scissors. Just for time's sake. Scissors are a little bit faster. Plus, I think I need to change the blade on my X-Acto knife. So how many of you are going to tune into the snowflake thing on Sunday, where we are teaching a beginner how to make the very cute, wonderful idea from Crafty Amy Girl, her design of snowflakes with a little character head on them. So cute. Brilliant. Love it. So I'm excited to teach. Debbie Hayes Riccardi is going to be my partner. And I am so excited to craft with her. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Tina. How are you all? Okay, so not yesterday, when I did this Gingy boot, I don't know what I was thinking, but I went ahead and glued my ball to my Pringles can. But we're not going to do that this time. We're going to cover this in clay first, and then we're going to glue this ball in here. And I'm trying to think if I want to go ahead and glue it on here, though. Not this, but this. Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait before we do that. Okay, so let's do the can in green. And I need to make another order with the primitive pumpkin because this is all the green I have left. And I love her green. And she's so fast at shipping, and I need some other colors. So I need to get with her and get some green and some other stuff. If she even has it. I actually have my brush that I need over here today. Normally it's over there at the sink. So what are you all getting into today? What's on your agenda for today? You can do so much with these Gingy boots. You can put different things inside of them. And I did grab some other stuff from my Christmas stash because I did like Lydia's idea yesterday of doing the little different colored balls, like a little spray. So I did get some stuff out. We'll see. I got a snowflake out and then some little Christmas trees. And they're all just little foam decorations from Dollar Tree, so you can put them on right away. Let's see if this is going to go around my can and meet where I want it to meet. I think it is. I'm going to cut this off here. And we're also going to put a tongue on this. And you don't have to, it doesn't have to have any extra. You can make it have extra at the top to go into the can, but we're going to be putting white up here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is big enough, and then we're going to need a tongue. And if I cut this down, it should be big enough. So I'm just going to do like a little square tongue in the front. Let me get my glue. Thank you, Jocelyn. Hey, Sue, I was just talking about you and how I need to place an order with you. So I need to get on your Etsy, and I need to get busy because I'm almost out of the screen. Hopefully you still have it. And there's some other colors I want to get. So I need to get onto your page. Love, love, love your clay. I'm going to go ahead and just fold this to the back. If I can get my glue to come out. Good morning, Wendy Brown. How are you? Okay. Let me wipe this off my table. Now that we've got our little tongue on there, let's go ahead and put some glue around the rest of it. Since this is a really smooth, slick can, with no texture on it, you definitely need some glue. Not that there's cans with any texture on them. You know what I mean. And you don't really have to worry about it overlapping at the bottom either, because we're going to put trim around that as well. And that actually, I might not cut. Let me cut just a little bit, but that pretty much went to where I wanted it to. So I'm just going to cut just a little bit off of there. You can, it doesn't have to be a Pringles can. Use whatever. Use a little jar. Use a regular can, like a vegetable can. Whatever. It doesn't have to be a Pringles can. I just like the Pringles cans. I think they're a perfect size. And they work out great. There's the front of our gingy boot. Super easy, right? Okay, so we're going to use this green. Good morning, Ramona. How are you? You're about to be at work, Wendy. I'm sorry. I have to work on Monday. I quit working last May for a lawyer that's in town. And I worked with my my nephew's wife, who I call my sister-in-law sometimes. That's a long story, because I grew up with my nephew. My mom raised him. And so I consider him my brother, and I call her my sister-in-law, even though she's technically not. But anyway, I worked with her there at the lawyer's office. And so they still call me sometimes to come in and fill in when she can't be there. Because it's a very small office. There's just the one attorney. And then she usually has anywhere between 1 to 2 secretaries. So she had 2 secretaries when I worked there. Of course, me and my nephew's wife. And then when I left, she took over, Reba, my nephew's wife, she took over my job. So when she needs a break, when she goes on vacation or whatever, they pull me to fill in. Because I know the job and, you know, I can do it with my eyes closed. Oh. But anyway, I'm trying not to let my coffee get watery, because I do that every time. I just let it sit here and get watery. A Pringles can is a good idea. Have breadcrumbs and lemonade cans too. Yes, that's perfect, Sue. Perfect. Good morning, Tanya. Did I say good morning to you? I'm sorry. If I missed any comments, I'm sorry. Ramona, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Okay. I can't remember from 1 minute to the next who I said hi to or any of the things. Okay, so normally, let me see how I want to do this. Normally, I just do a solid color here. I thought about doing, you know, the red, just a red and a white down there, so I don't know why I'm rolling out the green. What do you think? Should we do a solid color or should we do a mix? Because these are all going to go inside the boot. So I'll do solid red or we'll do a red and white like candy cane. Look. Good morning, Tori. How are you, honey? You're a nurse at a junior high? Oh, wow. I bet your day is not boring at all, is it? Not boring at all. And this is all the red I have left in Glitz and Glue Soft. Spitting everywhere. I have the red and the firm, but this red is just a brighter red. Look how pretty that is. So that's why I like this one. Super, super pretty. What, the solid color, Tanya? Okay, so let's just do the red. Let's just do the red. Good morning, ladies. How are you? And we're going to go ahead and glue our Pringles can onto our foam board because we need that to go around there. And then on the bottom of the foam board, we're going to go ahead before we also attach this, and we're going to put a foam sheet. So I'm going to have to grab a foam sheet from over here. And I keep all my little scraps of foam sheet because that's what that stuff is perfect for this. And I see some right there. So let me grab it. I have green glitter, so we're going to put the green glitter on the bottom of the sole. So let's go ahead and glue that on here. Thank you, Tanya. I really enjoy making the Gingy boots. I made several last year, and I did them with the little gingerbreads holding, I think the picture's on my page, maybe. I did them holding a little rolling pin, and then the rolling pin had vinyl words on it that I cut out with my Cricut. They were super cute. I really liked them. So my boss bought 2 of them for her nieces. And then I sold some other ones that just had words like bright on them. They were cute. They were super cute. Okay. So just a rough little, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's going to be our sole. Throw that down here. Y'all should see my floor when I'm done. I'm sure your all's floors look the exact same. You just throw everything down when you're working and then you go worry about it later. Okay, so now we're going to glue this down to the foam board. Let me make sure I get my tongue in the middle. Oh, we can't attach this yet. We got to do the front of our boot. Okay, now here is, let's see. Should we do the front of the boot in white? Or should we just do it in the green? Have like a two-tone boot, like I did with the nutcrackers. Should we do a two-tone boot? Only there for months and had to stop 2 fights before they started. Oh, wow. $6 p.m. for the sweet deals. Oh, is it like a sale day? Good morning, Libby. How are you? Oh, Tanya, you worked in the cafeteria at high school. Whoa, girl. I bet you've seen some stuff. Teens are wild. They are. You're going to see your mom and UPS. Nice. Maria's YouTube channel is called Siempre Infinito DIY. Yes, that's it, Katie. Thank you. Yes, she does the foam clay boot, and it's so awesome. Yes, I need to get them to you, Tori. I need to make your cauldron is what I need to do. Ooh, I'm good, Libby. Thank you. For sales, Lydia? I don't sell anything besides the foam clay creations. Is that what you mean? Okay, should we do white, like a white front, the white boot in the front and then the red on the bottom? Or should we just keep it green? Which one? I'm going to put this red back in here because we're not ready for it yet. You know what I should have looked for? I don't have green glitter rope, so we're going to have to put white here. So, hey neighbor, how are you? My creations. Oh, I need to, right? I need to get rid of stuff. Listen, I should. I'll have to join next time. Okay, what do you think, guys? Should we put white or red on there? Hi, Betsy. How are you? Or green? Yeah, I do, Jocelyn. I'm not very good at it, though. I need to post more, and I need to white and red with the green. Okay, so white on the boot and then red on the bottom. Is that what you mean? We can do that. Let me get where my other white is. This. Red. White. Red. Should we do red? White. We're going to do red on the bottom, Lulu. So should we do white on the toe? Thank you, Jocelyn. Red. We're going to do red around the bottom, though, right? Or we can do white around the bottom. So we can do red on the toe and white around the bottom. And then white glitter rope. That works, right? All green. Gosh, you guys are killing me. So confused. So confused. Okay. I started to do all green. I mean, that was the plan, because that's what I did on this one. It was all pink. And then, you know, we did the glittered rope around it. Okay, well, let's do something different. We'll do the red. So Jocelyn, do you sell clay, right? Are you selling clay today and stuff? Or are you just selling creations? I'm not going to worry about covering the bottom. We might go over just a little bit, but we're not really going to worry about that too much. Tori, I can do your cauldron today, and then I can mail out all your stuff. It should be dry. Well, hopefully. I mean, if I do it today, it should be dry enough to ship on Monday, because it's mostly going to be, it's going to have that styrofoam base, so it's not going to take as long for the clay to really dry. And it's not going very far, so. Okay, so let me put a little bit just where the styrofoam is that I didn't cover, and then we'll put a little bit of glue, super glue, on the clay part. If I can get the super glue to come out, maybe there it is. Takes it a minute. Put a little bit of super glue there. Not that it really needs it, because it's wet clay on wet clay, so it should stick. So then you put your top on, front of your boot. Try not to get glue on it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You sell clay and other supplies, lots of great supplies and deals today. Tomorrow, you want to do crafting live. Yes, do it. Well, I kind of got a rush, Tori. It's already October. You want to put this stuff out to decorate, right? Jocelyn has great clay. I need to try it. The pink boot. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now let's do the white around the bottom. Priscilla, are you here? I didn't see you sneak in. I don't need to hoard anything. You guys, look at this stuff. I mean, it's all up there. There are totes of stuff back there. So much stuff. And I really just need to get rid of it. And like, I need to significantly reduce some things just to get them out of here, because I'm tired of seeing them. I really am. I am so tired of seeing them. Like, they need to go. I don't even really decorate because, I mean, I just don't. I used to decorate a lot, and I just don't do it anymore. Okay, so we're just going to take our white. Our table's still wet. I haven't even opened my paper towels yet. I went and got some yesterday because I was out. They're still in the package over here. I'm going to roll out a worm big enough to go all the way around. And we're going to flatten it out. These boots are super simple, you all. Super, super simple to do. And you know what I didn't grab that I need is some scrap styrofoam. You're going to need scrap styrofoam to go into the inside of your boot. So I'm just going to smash this down, make it flat. And I'm going to flatten out my edges. However wide you want your bottom trim to be. I don't like mine to be too wide. I know. I need to. I definitely need to. Need it. You know what I haven't done is I haven't practiced one of the snowflakes that I'm teaching on Sunday. I haven't done that. Okay, so this is going to need a little bit of glue. Just the styrofoam part, just the foam sheet part. Foam board part. Words. There was glue all over the top of my lid because I just got it all over my fingers. And now it's going to stick to this clay. Super glue and me are not friends. We have a love-hate relationship. And you're also going to put another trim around here, because we're going to put our glittered rope around here. Sorry guys, I gotta concentrate for a minute. I think I need to get some more super glue from Walmart. I really do like the brush super glue. I don't know what took me so long to try it out, but I really do like it because it's perfect when you're doing like stuff like this. Push it down in spots you need it to go down in that didn't go all the way. But like I said, I'm not worried about the top so much because we're going to put our glittered rope around the top. Started to get texture on my boot. Okay, so then we have our trim around our boot. Okay, so let me get our glittered rope and we're going to go around there. Betsy, your son is getting married today? Oh my God, that's amazing. Congratulations. Do you like her? I'm just kidding. Okay. No, I think it's just on our pages, if I'm correct, right? Priscilla, is it just on our pages? No practice needed, I'm a pro. I don't know about that. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Tori, your sister's here, by the way. She came in yesterday. She's sleeping right now, probably listening to me like, please shut up. Trim, drink. What? Yeah, elaborate a little bit more. You love her. You finally found one that I love. Oh, that's awesome. I bet you're going to be a great mother-in-law. I have a really good mother-in-law. I love her. Okay. So, now let's put our glittered rope on here. So I'm just going to use the white. You're going to need super glue for this too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the toe, around the front of the boot, and then I'm going to go all around the side. So I'm going to start with the front of the boot here. Let me get my super glue. And it'll be shared to the Pink Diva page. Okay, gotcha. So it's on our personal pages and shared to the Pink Diva page, right? I got to start reading my messages more, you all. I'm not very good at it. Priscilla knows. I'm not very good at it. Trim, drink is a Raymond thing. He says trim, he drinks. Oh, I'm trying not to let it like melt, Jenna. It's already like dripping everywhere. She made you cry last night. She bought mother-in-law necklace in the same touch, and we were throwing bags, so I got crying in front of the whole family. Aw, Betsy. Aw. I'm so happy for you, friend. So happy for you. And I'm so glad you like her. Okay. And then this stuff, you gotta hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Because it takes it a minute to... I just got super glue all over my fingers again. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You really gotta hold this one. Can I show the pink boot? Yes. There's the pink boot. It's not done. I have all of these little doodads we're gonna put in there. So I'm gonna put these all around. I love the little present, you all. I touched it. Which one was it? I touched this one before my puffy paint was dry. So I was a little upset about that, but I really do love the present one. And then I made this last night. Her name is eluding me right now. Debbie from Paper Sweeties showed how to make these last night on her live, and I had never made them like this before. I love it. It is so stinking cute. I love it. You're welcome, Betsy. Okay, let me cut this off. I should have trimmed it before I stuck it on here, but because my scissors aren't the greatest. I really need to sharpen those scissors or something. Okay, let me move this out of the way. The boot's all up in the way. Okay, now let's put our trim around. It's going to be pretty, right? I kind of like the red, the different colored toe. Hopefully I have enough of this. That didn't attach very well down there. I'll go back through there later and do that. It's glue, you all. It's trying my patience. It really is. Oh my goodness. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Yes. Anything you all see me make, I don't like to keep anything. It is for sale. Everything is for sale. I do not like to keep anything. Just message me. This is going to be really cute once we get all of the things on it. It's going to be super cute. And you can do this in sections too, so that you're not like messing up your clay like I'm kind of indenting my clay right now. Like cover it, let it sit for a couple hours, then come back and, you know, put your glittered rope on. You don't have to do this all at once like I'm doing. I'm just doing it for the purposes of the live. Sorry guys, I gotta hold it. It takes forever for this to really stick to that glitter or that glue. We're almost there. We're almost to the end. I'm gonna get my glue to work. Okay. Let me see about where I need this cut. Perfect. Hold it, hold it, hold it. So what time is he getting married, Betsy? What time is the wedding? Are you getting all dolled up? Getting your hair and your makeup did? Okay. Cute, right? You can put whatever you want on there. I got a little bit off on the back, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's do the front up here. And you can put whatever you want. I did, on this one, I did some ribbon from Dollar Tree. You can put whatever you want here. I'm trying to think of what I want to put there. I do know what I want to use for the buckles. I have some cute little gingerbread men that I want to use for the buckles. And I wish I had paid attention to what I bought from Debbie at Paper Sweetie. She has these cute little macarons and little cabochons and cupcakes and stuff. And I could have used those on this boot. And they would have been super cute. So let me, 4 p.m. So these are super cute little gingerbread. And they kind of go with the gingerbread that I'm going to put in the boot. One of the little boys in here. This one. So he kind of goes with the little gingerbread I made with the little red and green on his vest and his bow. So I'm going to put those as buttons, but let's figure out what we're going to put here. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? Okay. So what do you all think? What should we put here? Let me see what I got in. I have this big tub full of ribbons and glittered ribbons. You know what we could put on there? We could put just rickrack. Like red rickrack, or I also have this red and that one. We have this row we can put on there. That would probably be cute. I have some white rickrack, some red and white ribbon. Okay, let me grab my little container over here and see if there's anything in here. I have so much stuff, you all. So much stuff everywhere. I don't have any red, I don't think. I just have like a neon green and the like ribbon. And then like sprinkle tape, but it's not the color we need for sprinkle tape. So what are we thinking? In a lot of pain today, Rhonda. I'm sorry. Hi, Pam. Hello, hello, Miss P. Yeah, I'm a jeans girl too. I'm a jeans girl too, Betsy. Okay, so what are we thinking? I kind of like this little like ribbon from Hobby Lobby, but I think that would be cute too. Ooh, maybe we should do that one. right? I think the rickrack might be too small. It might be too, it might not be wide enough, but it would be cute. I also have this rickrack in white, which would be cute. And it goes with the gingerbread thing. So what do you think? Rickrack or ribbon or rope? I also have a thick red rope. These scissors are terrible, you all. They're awful. What do you all think? Which one should we do? North Creek Creations, what's your name so I can write it down? You like the rickrack? Should we do white or red, Betsy? White or red? Let me grab the white one up because I got it right here. Actually, I think I have one already open. I have rickrack in every single color you could imagine. Every single color. Well, probably not, but I got a lot of them. Rickrack or the rope. So here's the white one, right? Doesn't it pop against that green? The red, Betsy? There's the white. We can mix them. We can do white and red. What do you think? Red rickrack? Okay, we'll go with the red. If I mess this up, it's your all's fault. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. The white does look good, doesn't it? And yeah, okay, so we go with the white? White and red, or just white? I really like how that white just popped on there. Let's do the white. I like it. I like it. Okay, that might be too much. Doesn't need to be very big at all. Yeah. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. And I'm going to light my ends. I'm going to light my ends on fire, you all. Keep it from unraveling. Okay. I'll wait for this glue to come to the bottom again. I'm going to lay it on its side so it'll stay kind of towards the bottom. Oh, I need to move that down because we got to put our white up there. We should have put our white first, but it's okay. We'll do it here in a second. Should have put our white first. Right? Okay, then let's put our little cabochons on there. And I believe that these came from Etsy. I can't remember if it was Fake It Again Designs or Play Code 3. I don't remember. I don't remember who I got them from. And I kind of put the gingerbread like kind of off skew. Thank you, Betsy. I might have pushed that down a little bit too hard. I pushed it down a little bit too hard. Put your white on the white part of your boot on first before you do this, by the way. Which is what I should have done, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm really liking the traditional. I've been on a traditional kick this year, and I like it. I really do. These little buttons, these little cabochons are super cute. Super, super cute. So then that's our little boot. Super cute, right? Okay. Now let's put our white on here. So let me move all this stuff. The table and floor are going to be a mess. Okay. Take care, Betsy. Have fun today. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a great wedding. Tell your son and your daughter-in-law I said congratulations. You went back to traditional 3 years ago and you love it? Yes, I love it. Good morning from Texas, Lori. How are you? I got to get the super glue off my hands. Okay. Now, let's put our white on there. And if you have a gap, like I think I'm going to end up having a gap. On the first boot I did a couple years ago, I think I ended up with a gap too. Right here where the rope meets. You can kind of see it on this side. You can put a little button or something there. I think I put like little diamonds or something, or some half pearls or something there when I made it and I had that little gap. So, and it really is best to let your white dry before you try to put your glittered rope on, or you're going to mess it all up. But living life on the edge over here. I'm trying to find my white clay from Amy, and I don't know where it is. I guess I'll open another bag. We'll just open another bag. I always have like at least 2 bags open of the same color. I just got some turquoise in and some yellow from Amy yesterday. I really like it. Thank you, Jenna. Are you working on anything today, Jenna? I still got super glue on my fingers. Thank you, Lori. It's sticking to everything. Me and super glue. Okay, this one I kind of want a fat worm because we're going to texture this. So I kind of want this to be a fat worm. And it's going to have green glitter on it from my boot. I thought I cleaned this table off well enough, but it's okay. Good morning, Denise. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. We appreciate it. Okay. So I want this to be pretty thick. Yes, it's going to go all the way around. And hide that little imperfection there. This should stick all right, because this clay is pretty wet. This doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't matter if you get texture on this white, because we are going to texture it anyway. So I'm going to kind of push some to the inside, because you know that foam clay shrinks when it dries. So push you some a little bit to the inside here. And then I'm going to get my handy dandy icing tip to make our texture on the boot. Okay? Sorry. Told y'all I didn't get anything together this morning, but do I ever? Okay, so my star tip that I like to use, if you've been here the last few lives, you know this. And I just stick it in there and I twist. Twist, twist, twist. You can do this with tweezers, whatever you have, however you like to do your fur. This is how I like to do mine. You think you'll be better by Monday, Jenna, to be able to do the pink frosting divas? You're going on at 11 a.m. with Jess, right? I'll be at work, but I'm going to go on with Angie at noon, so I won't be able to do my morning spot, you all, because I'll be at work. But my lunch hour is noon. I'm going to pack my lunch, probably going to do a Tiffany plate, and I'll try to chew quietly while I'm doing my live. And I'm not going to be able to take a whole lot of supplies with me. So I need ideas, you all, on what to make with very minimal supplies that I'm going to take with me. So I'm going to do it from work on my lunch hour. See? So that does the fur and it turns out so good. So stinking cute, right? You hope so. It's okay, Rhonda. You're never late, darling. You're never late. I need to, because I think it's saying one of my videos is going to be deleted tomorrow. I already saved the very first live that I did that was getting ready to be deleted. But I need to save all the other ones and put them on my YouTube channel because I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to save them all and put them on my YouTube channel so that you all can go back and watch them. You have a scheduled live on Sunday too? Is it the snowflake thing or is it something different? Okay. So I think that's good. That's the bottom, you all. I'm not so much worried about the bottom. But I really love how the red, white, and green turned out. So I do need some scrap styrofoam for in the middle. It does really make it look like fur. I love this. This is the, you can use whatever, but this is the Wilton 2D from Walmart. It's perfect. It works perfect. I learned it from a polymer clay artist. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Priscilla. Okay, let's put some scrap styrofoam in there, and then we'll put our embellishments in there. So, do you think the cupcake's too big? Should we do the cupcake? What do you think? I didn't even cover the back. This was one I did a long time ago. Well, we can put foam sheet on there. It doesn't matter. What do you think? I think the hot cocoa cup would be, it might be too big. Because we got to put our greenery in there too, remember? So this is going to be, we're going to have our greenery in here. And it is ideal to let this dry overnight. But we could do the hot cocoa cup. We could do a big wall. We could just, make this boot huge if we want. Whimsy and Wonder Crafting Day. Oh, wow. I don't think I've heard of that. Okay, let me see if I got scrap styrofoam in here. I used all the scrap styrofoam I've had lately. That was sitting over here beside me. So let me look up inside my container. I'm sorry, you all. My sock keeps coming off. It's driving me insane. My husband says it's because I don't wear real socks. I do wear real socks. I'm short, so I gotta rub it all up in here. Let's see what I got here. I know I have some cut off. I know I have some cut off little balls and all the things. I gotta cut off the egg we can use. I can stick this in there. It's a little egg from Dollar Tree we can use. Sorry. I usually have a bunch of scrap styrofoam sitting over here. This egg might be perfect. If I can fit it in here with this, wait. I'll put some glue down there. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Let me stick some glue down in here. There we go. Perfect. What? I missed it. Oh, the shoulder. How is your shoulder, Priscilla? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, love. I really hate that for you. Okay, let's cut this. Let's cut this down. We're just sticking random pieces of styrofoam in here at this point, and I ran out of glue. So I need something to push this glue. All I have is smaller sticks. But I just need something to push this glue. I have this one, but I know it's going to melt my styrofoam because it's high temp. Let's do it anyway. Maybe we can cool it real quick. Melt my styrofoam. Okay. That should be good right there. I think that's all we need. Should be all we need right there. I'll clean that up later. Okay, so our little bush we get from Walmart. It's 98 cents. This is a pretty big bush, you all, for 98 cents. You get a pretty good little spray out of it. So let's just fluff some out here. And we're just going to stick it straight in to the styrofoam. Because I want enough room to put all this other stuff in. I really wanted it more to the, let's see. I also have some of these. We can also stick some of these in here. Let's put a couple of these in. These, I believe, I got from Temu last year. So let's pull about 4 of these suckers off. Let me do a really tall one back here. We'll just fill this up. We're going to fill this Gingerbread up. We're going to make it purtiful, purtiful. Do another one. Okay. There we go. Fill it with all the things. Okay. Now I can go ahead and stick my skewers through these. I do know that I want the little Gingy guy. And I want him to be kind of towards the front. He's super cute, isn't he? He's so adorable. And then we'll do him this little pop. Should we put the big pop in there too? Let's see. I'm going to have to go watch the replay of whoever's on the Friday's Fabulous Bakers because I know I'm going over into their turn. Okay. I'm going to stick this up his booty. It doesn't even need glue. It's in there. It is in there. Okay. I'm going to stick him right in front. But I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. So we'll stick him in the front there. So I also have this pop, which is the like ropey looking one. Should we put the cup? The cup's kind of big. I don't know if I'd put the cup in there or not. The cup is like super big. And then we could finish the cupcake and put the cupcake in there. What do you think? Good morning, Christy. How are you? What do you think, Christy? You think we should finish the cupcake? Is it too big? Put it in there. Then we have some lollies. We could do a really big lolly and then a smaller one. What do you think? I think the little hot cocoa cup would be too big to put in there. Unless we put it like towards the back. I don't know. And then I have these little sprays. So we're going to put some of these little berries in here. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. Yes, these came from Hobby Lobby. We'll put some little balls in there. This little spray. I think I pulled it off and used some for something. I don't remember what it was. It's probably why my scissors are dull. Because I use them for random dumb stuff. This spray's looking a little sad. I took a lot of stuff off of this. But hey, we're going to use it anyway. Yes, the cupcake with the big lolly. Let's do it. It'll only take a minute to finish that cupcake. I made it a long time ago. I don't even remember for what. So let's put this in there. You can fill your Gingy boot with whatever you have laying around. Go through your stash. Shop the stash. Like Debbie always says. Shop the stash. It'd be good if I put some styrofoam here. We're just going to fill it with all sorts of things. Just everything. Everything, everything. Okay, let's stick the big lolly in there. I'm going to put just a little bit of super glue on the end of this. I think I'm running out of super glue is what it is. There it is. And make sure I'm not coming out the back. There we go. Okay. Ah! Telling you, me and this super glue, we're about to fight. I think we're already fighting. Now I got it all over my pliers. Okay. I might put it on this side. No, maybe not. Yeah, it's going to go better right there, I think. And you can paint your stick. You can put a straw on it. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just going to stick it right behind his head there. Oh, he's turning out super cute, right? Okay, let's finish I also have this gingerbread that we can stick in there, this little cookie. We can stick him in the back up here. What do you think? I think I'll need another skewer to put him really far, to make him stand up really far. He's really thin, so I'm trying not to go through his back because I'm surprised. I made him, I think it was even last year that I made this Gingy. And I'm surprised that he didn't curl because he's really thin. Super, super thin. So I'm really surprised that he didn't curl on me. Yeah, I got so much stuff in here, you all, that I can't find a spot to stick things. Oh! Y'all didn't see that. Yep. That happened. Okay. Thank you, Jenna. The beaded pick looks cute. Yes, I like that. I use my scissors for everything and then wonder why they don't cut fabric. Exactly, Pam. Okay, so these are my fabric scissors, and no one's allowed to touch these scissors. They're only for fabric. That's it. But then I end up using them for other stuff. But these I use for absolutely everything, and they're dull as crap. Yes, I made the boot earlier, Molly. It was during this live. I made the boot. I made this one the day before yesterday, and it ended up really cute. So this is my little Candyland one, but I haven't stuck all the stuff in there. But I did make all the things to go in there. I made all the things to go in it. I just haven't finished it. Okay, let's try this again. I did go out his back a little bit, but you're not going to see it past all that stuff. So we're going to fill this up some more. Okay, let's try this again. Let me see if I can like open up a spot so that I'm not trying to break my skewer. Okay, there we go. I might even cover up his back a little bit. Or put something else behind him. Turning out really cute, right? Okay. Let me push him down just a little bit more without breaking that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to put him in there a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now let's put the white on here, and I think we'll diamond dust this after we get the white on it. I got so much glitter and so much stuff all over my table. The Gingy and the red and green boot. Did you make those too? Yes. The one with the bow tie? I sure did. Yeah. I did. Thank you, Christy. Welcome back, Michelle. Okay. Thank you, Jenna. Oops. Are you in the group of creators this morning? No, I'm not, Cheryl. I'm not. And I'm probably going over into somebody's time. Probably Andrea from the Crafty Mama Bear. And she's probably like, what the heck? Because she usually comes on in the mornings for Friday's Fabulous Fakers. She's usually the first in the lineup. You can see the coffee on my shirt. Look, I did not do it. I did not get it off that well. I'm going to have to like soak this shirt. My little coffee mishap this morning. Yes, we started it on the live this morning, Rhonda. We started it from scratch. I did not leave anything out. You watched me do it from beginning to end. But, I mean, I do recommend drying times in between. But for the sake of this live, I went through the whole thing. But I do recommend after you put your white trim on the bottom, you let it dry before you try to attach your glitter rope, or you're going to get dents and you're going to make it look not so nice. So I do recommend patience, letting it dry in between. But for the sake of the live, I just went for it. Okay. The boots are so cute. And it's trash to treasure, you all. Trash to treasure. Pringles can. We started with the Pringles can. That's what we made the boot out of. Save your Pringles cans or your metal cans from your veggies, whatever. Save them. My husband's not allowed to throw anything away. He's not. You don't throw anything away here. I can use it. I probably drive him nuts. Because then when we're like out shopping too, and we're looking at stuff and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I can make that. I can make that. We don't need to buy it because I can make it. So the only part he probably likes about that is we don't have to buy it. But then he's probably thinking in his head, so how much money in craft supplies do you need to make that? But sir, that's why we save all the trash. Do you not see what's happening here? Do you not get it? This is why we save the trash. I should put my sprinkles on here. I'm gonna try not to make this cupcake so dang huge. But I'm probably gonna make it huge because I don't know how to do it any other way. It's just gonna be huge. A huge little cupcake. Okay, I'm not liking that. I don't know how I feel about that, you all. I could have done a better job on that, I think. But it is what it is. We're just going to go with it. We're going to sprinkle it up. Put some stuff on there. Yeah. We'll just put some diamond dust on there and stuff. Let me see. I'm not going to like it. It's going to bother me. It's going to bother me. Yes, you have to save the containers. You do. Okay, that was going to bother me because it was too sunken in. So I'm just going to put a smaller rope on the top here. Can't help it. Can't help it. It was too sunken in. There. That's better. There we go. That's better. Hi, Cecilia. How are you? Okay. Now we are going to cover this up I'm going to take some of this white off, and so that we can go ahead and attach it and do all the things. I'm just going to cover the back with some of that green foam sheet that we had. But I'm going to have to grab a glue stick because I really don't want to like melt my styrofoam. So I need to get a glue stick for my low tip glue gun. But they're just right there. So give me 1 second. I normally have this thing filled up, but I did not. And I need more glue sticks. So we just have the glitter foam sheet that we used earlier. And we're just going to cut off a piece for the back. Doesn't even need to be that big. Cut just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll glue that on there. Are y'all sticking with me? I'm sorry, I know this is a long life. Do you ever do a project and you just can't stop? Thank you, Christy. Thank you, thank you. Probably should have done it in red or just covered it in foam clay, but it's fine. That's the back of it. It doesn't matter. That's just going to be the back of it. Okay, so let's do some sprinkles on the bottom here, or should we just do them here? Let's do them up here and then we'll do some diamond dust. Okay. Grab my sprinkles and my diamond dust. My brush is already hard, so I'll have to grab another one. It's already hard. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to use my tight bond. You have to finish. I promise we're almost done, guys. I promise. Been on here for an hour and a half. Driving y'all crazy. The thing about this glue, even though I love it, is that it like seriously clogs up super fast. There. And it dries pretty quick too. Now I got it stuck down in there. What in the world? Ah. Listen, glue. Trying to be quick here. We'll clean that off after. I don't even know what I do with my baby wipes. Kind of wish I had just covered that with foam clay. It's okay though. I just wanted to go ahead and put it on here. So be patient with your project. Don't be a me. Don't be a me. Be patient. Just throw some of these on my table. Try to put them on as fast as possible because this glue does dry pretty quickly. And I want to be able to use what I have on here instead of trying to put more on to put my diamond dust on. So I'm going to try to do the sprinkles as quick as possible. Just throw some on here. You know how much I hate to just throw them on there, but we're going to. We're going for it. We're just going to throw them on there. I can already tell I'm not going to like it because I just threw them on there. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Okay. Normally I like to save my diamond dust and not waste it like I'm about to do. I really don't want to waste it. But I don't have anything right here, right now, I could put it in. Let's see if we can just sprinkle it over the lid. I hate wasting diamond dust because I love this stuff. I ended up getting more on my table than I was hoping. But at least I can scoop it onto a piece of paper and then save it. Scoop it with a brush, not with my hand, because, you know, I had never cut myself on this before, and I finally did one day, and I was like, ooh, yeah. I guess I got it at the right spot. Look how pretty. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now, let's stick this one in here. Found my baby wipes. Because I got glue on my table. Alright. Now, get another skewer. Get it up on there. Okay. Now, I can't even remember what I made this cupcake for. Perfect. Perfect spot. All the things in this boot. Hi, Shay. How are you? Thank you, Sue. Okay. So, should we do another little pop over here? I think it needs another little pop, right? We're just going to fill this sucker up. If I had a little macaron, that would be better. I did make this one yesterday for the other boot, but a little macaron stack would be so cute. If you did 3 little mini macarons on a pick or something like that, that would be super cute. But I made this for the pink boot. But I'm going to do the little lolly over here, I guess. And I should be able to just use one of these that I already cut down. It doesn't have to go far into the styrofoam. Whoop. Sticking my fingers together again with this. And put just a little bit of hot glue on the end. We can even do a bow on the front of the boot. How cute is that turning out? I love it. So adorable. Hi, Georgina. How are you? Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know that I want to put a bow on it. I think it looks good like that. I don't think we should put a bow on it. The Gingy in the front. Sue, I did a live, and I think I did a live and I made him. I will send you the color. Okay, so the little bow tie right there is just a triangle cutter. I got it from Dollar General in a pack. It was like $4. It had the triangle and like a heart and the club shape and like a bunch of other ones. So it's just 2 triangles and you put them together and you put a little circle dot in the middle. That's all it is. That's all it is. And then the vest, the impression on his vest was a little impression mat I got from Dollar Tree in their little polymer clay section. And his vest is just a square, like a small little square, and you cut a V-neck with your cutter, your triangle cutter, out of the top. That's it. You don't even need the triangle cutter. You can just cut it with an X-Acto knife. Just cut a V out of the top of his vest. That's all it is. It's a little square with a V cut out. That's it. He is super, super simple. I've done these Gingies on a live before, so they're on there. But I don't know that I did him specifically. Okay, guys, I think that's it. So I've kept you all long enough. How long have I been on here? A long time? An hour and 36 minutes. That wasn't too bad, you all. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. As always, this is for sale. Everything on my page is for sale. If you see anything you like, send me a message. Let me know. I can't even remember how much I charged for the Gingy boots last year. They didn't have this much stuff in them though. But, yeah, everything's for sale. I think it turned out great. I really love the red, white, and green. I love the traditional. Super cute. So I'm going to finish putting this together later today. I'm going to put this big pop in there, the macaron. I'm going to put some candy canes in here, and the little peppermint lolly we made yesterday, and of course our present. And this one's going to be full with all the things too. I'll add some more greenery. It'll be just as full as this red one, the traditional color one. Okay, guys. Thank you, Sue. I really appreciate you all sticking in here with me. Thank you, Priscilla. This was a long one, and I'm sorry, but I really appreciate you all being here. I love being here with you. I love chatting with you. If you make any of the things that are inspired by me, please show me. I would love to share it to the page. I would love to see what you do with it. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Christy. I really appreciate you all being here and joining me. You could have been anywhere else doing anything else, but you were here with me, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You all are amazing. Thank you, Jenna. I hope that you all have the very best day today. Go out there and be fabulous, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. And then don't forget, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, me and Miss Debbie Riccardi will be here making our snowflakes. So come and join us. So thank you guys. See you later. Bye.